How are we doing today, guys? Thank you once again for joining me on Viper 9 Toy Videos. Today I have from the Star Wars Vintage Collection the Heavy Assault Stormtrooper from Jedi Fallen Order. This one is part of the Gaming Great series, so here on the back of the box you can see the Stormtrooper Commander as well as the Heavy Assault Stormtrooper. And this guy is VC253. This I did get in from Hasbro Pulse. I have seen a couple comments about this already in some Instagram, I think it was, a couple other collectors getting their figures in with the bubble just wanting to detach. This is exactly how I got it out of the box from Hasbro. So we're just going to go ahead and pull him out. We're just going to leave that bubble attached for now until I can get it removed a little securely. Let's go ahead and get him popped out of there, as well as his new heavy blaster. That is a really, really good looking blaster. I dig that a lot. Then he does come with a blast effect and his shield. That is super awesome. Oh, I'm super happy that they've added that, because that was a pain in the neck in the game. It really was. Let's go ahead and take a look at this figure here real quick, see if we can get a focus on him. So he does have the double ball jointed neck. He has the pauldron that is a separate piece, so you should be able to pop off the head and remove that pauldron if you want. He has really good shoulder articulation. Oh, let's see if it's just hindered or if it's frozen. Oh, so that one didn't want to move, but I got it. It popped. No heat required on that one. So that pauldron is a little bit pliable, so you don't really get any restriction from that. He does have the really good elbow articulation. He does, let's see, wrist rockers, mid-chest pivot. He has, is that the old, okay, so it is the old style leg articulation, that really weird swivel that they have. Decent knee. But he does have the updated ankle rockers. So overall, this figure does have a mixture of updated parts and a little bit older parts. I'm kind of okay with the hips on him because I don't plan on him sitting down all that often. Let's go ahead and take a look at this blaster real quick. See what... Okay. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. So I think for this, you go ahead and you pop that off. Then you slide this on. Let's see. Yep, so you pop that on. Then you go ahead and you pop that back on. So that's for the shield, and then it does have the blast effect that goes on. That is just a super rad setup. So you go ahead and you get the rear of the gun. Ooh, that's a little flimsy. So I'm going to go ahead and try opening up his hand real quick. Oh, there goes the blast effect. So get that attached there. Try to get that other hand to attach there. Turning back again, maybe. Come on, hands. It's the problem with sometimes with some of this softer plastic that they want to use. So the hands just don't want to attach all that well. Oh, that's not just the blast effect that fell off. That's the whole tip of the barrel. But there he is, set up like that. So this is a little force field. So you can't, like, in the video game, that would activate and you couldn't bounce the blaster bolts back at him. It would just hit the force field, and after so many hits the force field would deactivate, and then he was easier to kill. But he's a little bit more one of those challenging characters in the more advanced levels of the game. I don't like how that just doesn't want to hold very well. That is mildly disappointing. Overall, I am super excited for this figure. I do kind of want to get a couple of these guys, just because there were multiple of them in the video game, more or less. That's a just really good looking sculpt on that gun too. If I can get the camera to focus on that. Has a little bit of a weathering detail on it. A little bit of bent, but should be able to straighten that out. Overall, I think that is just super cool looking. I'm really happy that they're getting back into blast effects. I hope we get a lot more figures. We've gotten this one and then the deluxe Stormtrooper, or the what was it? It was a Stormtrooper, and it had the Flame Trooper, the Incinerator Trooper. There we go, because I can think. But overall, I'm super excited about this one. Like I said, I do want to get a couple of this figure, just because there's so many of them in the video game. And at this point, I feel like I am rambling a lot a bit. So I think I'm going to go ahead, instead of trying to put that back into his hands, just go ahead and set that there. But here he is. This is the Star Wars Gaming Greats Heavy Assault Stormtrooper. What did I say? VC253. Overall, I'm super pleased with this figure, the little bit of new updates, and he will look good going up against, hopefully, Cal Kestis, which they announced at Comic-Con. And even though he's going to be from the second game, but Cal Kestis is Cal Kestis, and I am excited to get him to go ahead and fight some of my Gaming Great figures. And as always, guys, thank you for watching.